Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is BMT coming at you again, Business Minded Talk. And I wanted to do this special one, a shout out to a few people, Lowcast and Big Lame James. I wanted to talk to these people. I wanted to holler at, these types of Negroes. And I named this one, a special episode to the high value circle jerk lane. And the reason why I made this type of episode was because we seem to have an issue with a lot of these dudes that, I figured that when I talk to men, men would, man up and, handle their problems, you know, as best they could, you know, um, talk about it, figure out how to, you know, solve them. And I was listening to this dude, on a panel earlier today. This dude named Big James. Now, it's ironic this man thinks he's Big James and he say he's some type of high value. And I never understood why do these guys. This is how you know people got low self esteem is when they have to call themselves high value, or they got to keep reminding you that they have some type of value in life. You know, that to me always uh pondered in my mindset. In school they would have to tell us to repeat after me, I am somebody. They said look in the mirror and tell yourself that you are somebody. And I understand that the self-esteem of a lot of these you know, people, their self-esteem is drastically low. And what I mean by that, when I say that their self-esteem is low, I'm saying that they have issues of handling their problems. So they start to pawn it off on other people because they were like inadequately lame, pathetic, too not strong enough, didn't have a resolve. They didn't go nowhere or do nothing with their life. So they start to pinpoint it and blame it on other people, groups of people who don't even know who the hell they are, or on different genders or sections of people. And I find that pretty pathetic. You know, I find that pretty pathetic. And I was watching this dude complain about a woman, but he said he was high value. And I was like, how can you say you're high value, but yet you're complaining about a woman every time you come on a panel? And this dude would always be complaining and crying on the panel amongst men and in front of women. Now, as I listen to this kind of guy, these be the same dudes that be on panels talking about sex dolls and shit, or talking about all kind of stuff about what black men should be doing and shit. And I'd be like, well, damn, you so worried about everybody else. What the fuck you got going on for you? I never had to wonder or try to figure out what the next man to the left or right of me was doing because I was too much worried about my bag and what's going on my plate. But see, we got this circle jerk of Negroes that steady are coming out the side of their neck trying to consultate other people or watching the clouds and do some bussy shit where they worry more so about the next man and next woman. But then when we ask them, so what do you got going on good for you? It's silence. Some of these people don't even cam up or actually have no type of life. I mean, the men that are actually out here doing shit, oh, brother, help me. I got to drop you the link. You know what I'm saying? Because, real men, we got to get on the panel and talk about this shit. We watching men. I listen to a man bitch and complain about a woman hairstyle for goddamn 45 minutes. And I said, well, goddamn, you told me the worst issue going on right now is you worried about fucking women's ear? You worry about another dude, we talking about politics. He worried about what a black woman is fucking a white man. You see, this is why I hate these fucking circle jerk of lame ass dudes. Y'all so much worried about pussy, you're not worried about grown man shit. But you like to sit amongst the men at the campfire and want to hold conversations with us. Now, they're not the only ones. But they're the ones that came up on my radar this week. And I say, I don't know why the fuck we keep having conversations with these motherfuckers. How are you supposed to? I never understood that men that's supposed to be going out there working and hunting, worried about what the women are doing back in the village. What's going on, prophylactic plastic? Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Last time I checked, there's so much shit going on right now down the pipe. I'm hearing dudes posting shit about what women tweet, what women do, and all this shit. I'm like, well, goddamn. You would think these are your women. You would think that they got your last name. That's how I know this space is nothing but a circle jerk of lame ass fuck tarts. Dudes that just fucking failed at life, and this is their bitching spear where they come out here and put up their tampons about all their failures in life. Like, I mean, damn, dude, any type of group or think tank about building, man, to get quiet. Here we talked about doggone trying to build up a black boys' school. These same black men were ridiculing it, making jokes about a black boys' school. These same dudes were cracking jokes about us trying to give school supplies to parents to get their kids back to school. These lame Negro tards don't give a fuck about black people or the black community. All they want to do is come around here and bitch and talk about their sex dolls and shit. And I want y'all to know, BMT don't fuck with y'all lame ass sex doll pussy boys. I don't give a fuck about y'all. I don't give a fuck about y'all plight no more. I don't give a fuck about y'all little pussy ass problems, about y'all woes with a woman that took your ass to court. I hope that bitch railroads you again. Any attempt that we made to doggone bring some type of logic to this space, these motherfuckers have done run off or shit. What about STEM? What about STEM? Bitch, we got teachers already here. Y'all don't fuck with them. Y'all not trying to put money into black schools. Y'all don't give a fuck about no doggone education for black children. And I mean black boys and girls. Y'all don't give a fuck about them. What y'all worried about is hopefully some white crackhead bimbo bitch is going to hopefully suck off your little small ass pussy ass bitch. I mean, it's like, I get tired of hearing these little cuck ass motherfuckers. I literally heard on a panel a bunch of dudes talking off. I mean, how many times they beat off? I ain't never heard that shit in my life as a man. Men talking about each other how many times they jerk off. They rather jerk off than be with a woman. If that ain't some suspect shit, I don't know what the fuck is. And I mean, y'all can try as hard as you may to try to normalize that shit. That's not normal. Y'all are fucking embarrassment to black men. And I don't give a fuck what you say. See, you can say whatever you want to say about me. You can talk about my looks. You can try to talk about my family. But at the end of the day, nigga, I'm still winning. I got what you don't got. Whether I'm on YouTube or not, I go home to a black woman. I lay down with a black woman. I have black children. I support black businesses. I support my country. I doggone done travel. I doggone done built my black community. Y'all motherfuckers can't even get respect from a dog. I ain't never seen so many men talk on some suspect shit and talk about how much PP resumes. I'm like, God damn, y'all motherfuckers don't even like talking about jobs. Y'all don't even like talking. Y'all don't even like talking to women. Y'all like talking about every other thing and every other culture, but then you forget you're at the bottom. Nobody's fucking with your culture. And let's be honest, nobody from the culture is fucking with y'all. Let's just tell it what it really is. Nobody from the black culture is fucking with these loser ass circle jerk men. You guys are weird as fuck. I know these women on this space are fucked up. Oh, we know that. But I understand their doggone trauma. Oh, I see. They came because y'all are here. To think that y'all joined a movement, these same dudes talk about black empowerment, but they joined a movement that was born and bred by white a white supremacist hated group. You joined a group of men that had white supremacist values to think that you were going to be a part of them and a part of their plight with their women. This is how dumb as fuck. Like I said, man, I can't do no fault trying to figure out what the fuck happened to y'all, man. Here on the channel, we have tried to get y'all help, counseling. We have offered to try to find y'all jobs. I don't know what else we can do out here on this channel, man. I'm gonna be real. I'm not worried about nobody. I mean, there's nothing y'all can really put out or do to me. A bunch of dweebs on YouTube have no power. I don't even really go to any of y'all channels like that anyway. The most sexual gratification I ever got is going to the black woman's perspective and talking to Jessica X. Other than that, ain't no black woman really fucking with y'all like that. If you can't get the women that are supposedly at the bottom of the barrel, then what the fuck can you get? Some streetwalker over in another country? So you telling me you can't get pussy, but you're gonna go over to a country where they don't got no type of health care to go get that type of pussy. Let that make sense to me. I watch dudes proudly boast off about fucking dildo. And I'm like, God damn. It's like, I don't know how. I don't know how we like, man, like it's like, yo, dog, you can't take this shit in this space serious anymore, man. You really can't. You really can't. Like I mean, honestly, y'all talking about, well, we're gonna go get a better another culture. How you gonna go get another culture? Do you know? No other culture is gonna integrate with you. One person cannot go to another culture, then you would be absorbing them into your culture. If you divested, why are you still talking? See, this is the one thing I see. Real hardcore white, I mean, black conservative Republicans like ABL. Do you see ABL coming over here in this space no more? No, ABL don't come back here. Do you see Brandon Tatum? Nope. Most of the black dudes that I know that actually divested, they don't hang in this fucking space. If you really divested, why the fuck would you still be in nigga two? Why would you still be here? That's like somebody saying they're gonna try to commit suicide, but they haven't killed. They call you every other night, say I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. After a while, you gonna say, nigga, just do it. Just hurry up and do it. Niggas talking about they we built this page to combat feminism. Nigga, you didn't stop feminism. You didn't stop shit. I didn't see not a damn motherfucking thing stop or even um built up or sort. Listen, have you even seen 100? I bet you we never. What? Tell me, when have we ever seen over $500,000 put up in this space for the advancement of black men? Let me know that. Please tell me the foundation that we set up for the advancement of black men in this in here. Let me know. This space has been here for over 5 to 6 plus years, and yet nothing financially has come out of it for the advancement of black men. And when I mean tangibles that has better African American men. Now I'm not talking about no talking shit. I'm talking about something like a scholarship. I mean, goddamn, you telling me the swirlers, the pink pills, literally are handing out scholarships to black female swirlers. So they got the money to hand out money to swirlers, but we can't send not one brother to college. Let let me understand that. I mean, let me know. I mean, y'all, it's crazy because I remember when I was looked at as stupid because I was trying to get money accumulated to help brothers get a job at Boeing. Y'all remember that? BMT, you dumb for trying to find Pookie's a job at Boeing. I'm like, well, damn. So we're not supposed to help black men get a job at Boeing? That ain't no little ass thing. We're trying to get them some work clothes, some eye protective wear. We trying to make sure these brothers are set. They got the money for gas, so that way they can commute back and forth. You know how much money was given to me by black men? $60. $60. $60 in a span of 1 week was given to me to help black men get a job. You know how much money the black women put up? $400. Now hold on now. These black women ain't shit, but the black woman put up $400 and the black men gave me $60. But y'all like doing these fucking circle jerks of talking about the failure. I mean, y'all do the. I get tired of doing these fucking long ass panels, man. Like honestly, I do. This is why I don't really do anything like debates or do these long drawn out talks. I heard these dumb fucks trying to talk about ammunition and firearms and stuff. Like, oh, we better watch out, man. The white man gonna take all our guns. Listen, nobody. Listen, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. Nobody's looking for black men or black people to stand up for gun rights. We know y'all not gonna do that. We know black people are never going to ever stand up for gun rights. That is something that you will see white people jump up in arms and do. Black people, you barely will stand up for your own goddamn family. So I know damn well you're not going to stand up for gun rights. You're afraid to put on a goddamn red hat. A lot of y'all afraid of your child coming out being gay. A lot of y'all motherfuckers are afraid of doggone actually manning the fuck up. So I know in my heart of hearts, y'all are not gonna man up for no fucking goddamn constitutional shit. That's just something out of your nature. Leave that shit to the goddamn white man to do that. That's a little bit out of your league. Y'all ain't talking about pro-black. The majority of pro-blacks I do know, let me tell you, the real pro-blacks, not this YouTube shit. The real pro-blacks that I do know, they're not even on YouTube. I'm just being fraud. I'm just being honest. The actual people I know that actually are believe in the black movement, black plight, they're not even on YouTube. Hell, they don't even come to this space. They're actually out there working 9 to 5, actually doing stuff, actually trying to get funding for schools, for community things, for actual programs, for young boys to go to college. I know brothers who are actually out there doing the fight. They're not on YouTube. I can honestly tell you that they're not on YouTube. I know frat fraternities of brothers that are out there putting in the work. They don't even talk about it. They don't have time to sit on YouTube to talk with a bunch of faceless people. They're actually out there. One brother was setting up to help a young brother and his newlywed wife put down the first and last payment to their apartment. See, that's grown man shit. When men we come together and we help a young brother who's already busting his ass and he doesn't have a father figure, we put down the money so that way him and his newlywed fiance they can get into a home because literally both of them are trying to get through school and also they're both busting their ass working 2 jobs each. And we already say, yo, bro, don't worry about it. We got you. Yeah, but I can't pay you back. You don't have to pay us back. Only thing you need to do is just you take care of your woman and you just go to work. That's paying back the community. Because if you and your woman make it and y'all make a productive family, then that pays us back forward. But see, I understand we're not getting that type of mentality. See, that mentality don't exist in this fucking space. No, this circle jerk mentality of trying to worry about what men do with their dicks, how men spend their money, what doggone men do with their families, or who they choose to be with, or hell, and see, let me also be about that. I've watched men shame men about doggone their choices of black women that they choose to be with. See, I get so irritated with that shit, man. Y'all do just like the women. Reality is not a real reality in this space. I'm so fucking over that shit when it comes to politics and policies and stuff. It's not really a thing. It's not. Like I said, man, I honestly give a flying fuck how any of y'all feel. You know, like it's not like y'all fuck with me like that. Never gave a fuck for black men to fuck with me. But let's be honest, I know what it's like to be that outside sheep. I wasn't afraid to leave from the flock. Came back to the flock to go say, hey, yo, there's some grass over there. But make sure you come back to the flock so that way we can look strong when the wolves come around. You see, That's not the mentality of these type of men. Save yourself, as y'all say. You said save yourself. So if you're saying save yourself, then why do you keep fucking with us? If you're saying save yourself, and mind you, if you're saying save yourself, then I'm asking you, then if you're saving yourself, then why do you give a fuck about what we do? I mean, that's something I never understood about people. If you're saving yourself, why? And honestly, I don't care. Like, I mean, I really don't. Like, honestly, because see, you won't see the minute you say that out loud towards any type of political party. Now, some of y'all who are in the Democratic Party, you might want to throw that slogan out. You're gonna have to throw that slogan out. But the Democratic Party has a lot of socialist events. Look them up. The Democratic Party has a lot of socialist events for the community. They're constitutionalists for the community. So how are you part of that? And you're part of it. Now, if you're a Republican, you believe in smaller government. You have conservative values. Sometimes I don't think people understand the mentality. This is why I say, man, this is why I know when I speak foreign around here, I don't have these types of issues when I go on other racial panels. And I hate that it's like when you talk to black people, you gotta dumb down your talking points for the fucking nigga. The nigga in this space is dumb as fuck. They read some Wikipedia shit. They read some goddamn Bible books. Either if y'all went from the Bible to reading some kind of books from some dude reading and sniffing some mummy's ass to doggone some chemist shit to some other stuff about somehow y'all gonna take over the fucking human race. And honestly, this is why I know. This is how I know I'm in. So I know. God, I hope to God I'm not in some type of brainwashed cult, which I know I'm not in it. I know I'm not in it. Not as I could give a flying fuck for those who are in the clouds. I would dare y'all. Like y'all could take the link. Come on up. See, that's the difference. That's the difference between me. A lot of y'all. I'm not biased. No, no, they will. It's like whenever I have literally gone to community colleges and talked to men. Listen, dog, ain't no man worried about being talking to no woman with kids. You're not gonna shame a man out of talking to a woman. Ain't no man ever sweated talking to a woman who got some hair extensions put in her hair. Most men, if that is their woman, they don't mind seeing them get their nails and their feet and their hair done. Black men ain't sweating that dumb shit. Dog, you caught the title of the creator avatar. We're not. We got more bigger problems going on, dude. A lot of us men are worried about jobs, taxes, doggone car payments, actually doing shit, actually with our future and our life. We're not worried about this babble shit of YouTube. Y'all motherfuckers worry about what the black woman is still in. Like nobody gives a fuck. We just don't. Most of the time, when a man is doing something positive in his fucking life, he's not worried about a group that has nothing, zero, nothing shit to do with the fuck he's doing positive in his fucking life. This is why you know some people don't got shit going on in their fucking lives, dude. You can't shame me out of my goddamn lifestyle. I'm damn sure thankful and blessed. I looked over on my bedside and I woke up. My baby said, "Baby, make sure you take your pain pill." Yeah, I got you. I'll go get you some coffee. And when I looked over at her phone, this crazy woman was looking up to find me a PS5. Good God. You know what I'm saying? And I said, "Why are you doing that?" She said, "Well, I want to make you happy." She said, "You spent 6 to 8 years of your life just trying to make me happy, just trying to make sure that our family has everything we need. I just want to make sure you have some happiness." You see, the thing about the art of being a man is that you put those in that before you. You see, I never worried about Father's Day. Every day is my day. Every day is my day as a father. I never worried about doggone somebody having to tell me as a man, thank you. Being a man is being a black man this fucking day and time is a thankless job. But see, you're hearing these echo chamber of these bussified circle jerks. I want somebody to acknowledge me. Listen, dude, y'all keep on comparing yourself to the men of old. See, my granddaddy and my daddy's daddy and the men around me, I never heard them ever complain that they wish somebody would have to acknowledge their deeds. Them seeing us sit there and eat, them looking at that blanket with all the kids there eating hot dogs and chicken and doggone smiling, that was the fucking thank you. Them seeing their women okay, that was a thank you. Them seeing their grandparents and the folks in the yard and them coming by and checking up on them and make sure the yard and shit was cut. That was the fucking thank you. This pussy shit is for some dysfunctional loser ass people that never gave a fuck about our survival. They never gave a fuck about us. And I would challenge you because see, I know these motherfuckers can't talk without bringing up that fucking woman. These, I'm gonna tell you right now, a man in authority, the woman can't stop him. Women can't stop men that are in authority. You think women can stop Healthy from going to work? You think women can stop Ghost from going to work? DJ Boss from making money? Hmm? Dark from being successful? Current? Huh? Do you honestly think women can stop us? They acknowledge that, yo, how can I compete realistically with a man? Why are y'all trying to compete with women? I never gave a fuck for what a woman was. I mean, after a certain point in my life, I'm like, yo, dude, like, I could just get up and walk out that door and ain't nothing my wife can say or do about it. That's being realistic. That's me being realistic. If I wanted to be an ain't shit piece of shit and just say, you know, I'm gonna pack up my stuff and pack up my car and leave and walk out the door, ain't nothing that woman can do. Ain't no form of law. I mean, yeah, she could go to court and say, I'm gonna put you on child support, but shit, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be like, well, shit, the amount of money I give you now, do you honestly think you'll get that same amount of money when I walk out the door? See, I know men that are on child support. They're not really complaining. I'm just being honest with y'all. Men that I know that are on child support aren't really aren't complaining about child support. I'm being fair with you. Child support court is a bitch. It is a bitch. But you feel like you're paying for something you're not getting your just dues. You do. But realistically, if that's your only complaint that you got, then why aren't you getting a lawyer? I know a man that went to court for 4 years. He got his kid. Man that went to court for 4 years, and he got his kid. He worked 2 jobs and a side job to make sure he had the money to take care of him, pay for his kid, as well as pay for his lawyer. And he said I had times I wanted to quit. Now, I asked him, I begged him, I said, why don't you come in this space of YouTube? And he said, I watched what a lot of these people were saying. But he said, they don't want to listen. They don't. The first thing he said is, do you have a lawyer? Or have you attempted to go get a lawyer? And he said, he said, he said, if you ain't trying to get a lawyer, then y'all not really serious. Wait, oh, what? He said, no. He said, the first thing I did was go get me a second job. He said, when I knew I was getting a divorce, first thing I did was get a second job, start saving up my money, and get ready to battle for my child. He said he didn't complain. He didn't doggone fight. He never came. He never got on social media and cursed. He just went and battled for his kid. And he has his child. And that's how I respect you. He said, yeah. He said, just something you got to do. I watched different men try to make some type of positive channel to actually want to build or actually better that of men. Probably get 0 views. Shout out to Real Finance, Real Deal Finance. Jonathan. Young brother Jonathan is a good man. He talks about finance, small business, making investments, and different other stuff. I watch. Hey, very smart brother. You know how many people are in his chat? Possibly the highest amount I've seen is like 6 or 7. Now, I'm pondering, why would men not want to go to a financial investor's channel? Now, mind you, this is his. He literally has a flourishing business because they realistically don't give a fuck for taking their life in their own hands. They don't want to do that. I've seen the guy Andrew Hatchett. Smart guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a notary. Yeah, I watch you, Andrew. You know when people come watch Andrew Hatchett's videos? 3 or 4 to 9 views in his video. If he has a woman in there, the views probably go up. So wait, let me get this straight. You have smart men that are literally in professions of their life. Smart, intellectual men. Why aren't y'all fucking with them? Huh? Why aren't y'all? D. Lowry has a tech channel, and so does Keep It Techie. As much of these motherfuckers who so-called are into tech, you would think those channels would already be over the amount of subscribers that I have. You're saying all these dudes that are into tech are not running up into Keep It Techie's channel. Why is that? Because these motherfuckers are not really into tech. They're not. Why would a bunch of techies not want to be into or pushing a tech channel? What's going on, Hot Rod? I'm just saying, if I was a techie, I would be pushing the brother who's actually pushing tech. G. Lowry does tech. He has a tech channel. Keep It Techie does tech. I watch Andrew Hackett, notary. And why aren't y'all trying to get into notary? That's big money. If you need grants, you need stuff pushed for you and by the state, you're going to need a notary. So you're telling me the brothers that can actually change and actually better your lives, just say fuck you, BMT. You could actually go to those guys. Y'all don't want to fuck with the men that actually want to do and make changes. Y'all enjoy the fuckery. I watched Dana push out the 100K project. That's by black women that literally actually do a Shark Tank for black business. You know, I noticed that they rather go watch a bunch of dudes talk about the chivalry in the scrolls of being a man and how to deal with a woman. So you're saying that y'all are more interested in that of getting pussy, tricking, getting your dick wet, but you don't give a fuck about doggone business, education, stuff that can actually be like. And you see, this is how I know y'all are not actually in other communities. This is how I know that y'all are actually not in other cultures or in other types of exchange of shit going. See, this is why we know we can call the fuckery out for what it is. Because you would be running into those channels fucking with them. You don't. You like seeing your people shamed, talked down on. I like talking shit about women. You like talking shit and watching doxing videos. That's that. I mean, let's just be real. A whole lot of y'all are only just a piece of shit. I want y'all to understand that. A whole lot of y'all are nothing but a piece of shit. And that's straight from me. That's straight from out of my mouth. Don't I hope y'all save that, write that, scribble that into the scribe of whatever kind of spirit the fuck that y'all put up your ass. That's what y'all are. Y'all don't give a fuck about us building or actually dominating. Y'all talk about traveling just for goddamn some goddamn mediocre goddamn slave pussy. And I know, but I talked to my buddy who's a ranger in these countries, and he tells me what black men like to go after and spend their money on. Some mediocre prostitute slave pussy that's trying to pay off her family debt by fucking you goddamn ain't shit men. So I get the disease, and we know down low a good 14% of the goddamn manosphere is gay. We already know that. That's I want some of y'all to hurry come the fuck out the closet. We already know 14% of the manosphere is gay or has some sexual tendencies. We done seen too much shit in the last 3 years to know that yo man, there's been a lot of suspect shit coming out the goddamn shoot, dog. That's why some of y'all starting to travel out, trying not to get caught. I don't give a fuck. That's why I know. That's why I already know, dude. And I said, there's no way this man could hate pussy so much. Any man that's consumed with talking about pussy, 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 and then he gets angry with seeing another man with a woman, then that means yo, I'm sorry, dog. The math just it equals up to that. I knew what time it was when I saw y'all holding councils over fucking sex dolls and shit. I already knew what time it was. I knew what time it was. I said I ain't never seen that shit before. When you telling me you would rather be with sex dolls, inanimate dildos, than be with a woman, I'm like, yo, dog, the fuck just happened? Like you gotta start questioning the people that you start to hang with. Like I said, man, we're getting caught. We're seeing the true nature of these spaces, man. And I'm starting to understand why some people are getting out and they're not coming back. They're getting out and they're not coming back because they see that if you were serious, you would be trying to make moves to better yourself. Shout out to my young brother. He's a young content creator. He about to get married in a few days. Bruh, when I heard that, when I saw that shit, dark, I was like, yo, man, hey, my brain checked out. My brain checked out when I started watching all them dudes brag off about jacking off and sex dolls and shit. My brain checked out. Like I knew, my God, this space is fucked. Ain't no saving that. There's nothing y'all can tell me to fix that conversation right there. There's nothing y'all can tell me about that. And I know a lot of other dudes saw what I saw, and I'm like, yo, ain't nobody gonna say shit about that, man. I know, healthy. I congratulated him too. But see, he can't be open about him getting married in this space because a lot of men are going to chastise and judge a young brother for getting ready to start a family. The one thing that you were denied to have when you first came to this country was a family. You got in 2020, men are telling men to walk away from. That's how I know. That's how I know. You don't y'all don't fuck with us. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. Y'all go. Y'all go different from what me and Healthy have been fighting for. We've been fighting for this for years. I was that brother that was out there doggone. I was playing sports, playing video games, hanging with my friends. I wasn't always a popular kid. I didn't always get what I want. I didn't always have my mom and dad like access like that. But I made the most of my life. But see, I get that I'm not that guy. And I don't want to be that guy. I learned to be thankful for what I got, make it work for what I got, and put to work what I got. We all gonna say me about my gap, huh? Y'all gonna say me about my gap teeth? Think I give a fuck about that? That ain't never stopped me from talking to a woman. We all gonna shit. Y'all gonna shit at me about my dreads? That ain't never stopped me. Like y'all gotta ask yourself, man. Like at this point, yo, are any of these things benefiting the improvement of the black man? We've all been here for a long time, and I would challenge any man. Show me the fundamental building of financial settings that we have set up. Because see, I have been putting up stuff for black people in my community. I have been doing that. And I will keep on doing it. But oh no, 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 no. That's lame here. That's lame. That's lame. And I'm trying to tell y'all, some of y'all need to go get some healing. Some of y'all need a fucking therapist. Some of y'all need to go get put on meds. Whatever the fuck y'all need, get it. Get it. I don't give a flying fuck what it is. Go get it. I never gave a shit about a man or a woman divesting. I never gave a damn. I never gave a shit. The only one thing the thing about it is why, you know, you know, let me stop. I don't want to get flagged. I don't want to get flagged. I'm just sitting here pacing back and forth in my bedroom. My old lady, she watches Stranger Things. I'm taking medicine, some Benadryl. Don't want to get the sniffles. It's allergies. But guys, man, y'all gonna need to get some help. Whatever solution y'all looking for, it's nothing a black woman can do for you. It's something you're gonna have to do for yourself. You don't want to get married, don't get married. If you don't want to be a productive person in society, just say it. Y'all talk about y'all gonna leave if Trump is not the president. Nigga, we know y'all ain't going nowhere. We know y'all ain't going nowhere if Trump ain't the president. Y'all think they were dependent on the black man vote for Trump? Shit. You were the last person that he was dependent on. Trump was listen, the Republicans didn't need the Latins to win a vote. I mean, the Republicans didn't need the black man to win. They were not depending on black men to win the fucking vote. Y'all, I'm sorry. There's not a lot of y'all. If anything, he wanted that white Latin vote. That's the vote he wanted. President wasn't looking for no goddamn Negro that ain't never voted before in their life to vote. Shit. Most of y'all don't even know who the fuck y'all damn kid's principal is. Bunch of fucking sheep. Y'all need to get y'all shit together, man. Get y'all shit together. This is BMT coming at you again. Dislike the video, unsubscribe, don't fuck with me, and y'all have a nice night. If you didn't like what I said, but if you did, I'm telling you right now, I don't spare feelings. I say what I say. Much respect to all of y'all. Peace.